do is we don't not just our voices, but with action too as well. Like being more and more people like you come out as network, raising their voices, having them be heard, and not have the fear of them being cut off, because that's what national television and radio is doing. I was on Lars Larson's show on Monday, by the way. I was cut off, by the way. I was cut off. I couldn't make my points out there. I was cut off because, sorry, we got to go to commercial break. That's what happened to me. I was on Lars Larson. I was cut off. Go ahead, Pam.
Well, yeah, so what you have is people everywhere. People get afraid, and I get that. I truly do. I'm a single mom, 5 kids. I get the fear. I totally understand it. But if I'm thinking about my kids and what's best for them, I want a country that they can be proud to be a part of. I want a country that they can be successful in. So therefore, I can't let my fear guide me. I have to step out in my fear and do it anyway.
Right. That's exactly what we gotta do. It's a gut instinct. It's what everybody supposed to have. It's a gut instinct. You do what's right. You do what's best for this country, not just for you or for yourself, but what is good for this country. You have to set an example of how to bring people together and put into action. That's what you gotta do. You gotta put them, educate them enough where they actually want to actually rise up and actually, okay, my voice is not just good enough. I want to action it. I want to put it into action. Go ahead, Pam.
Well, you find that people, on Facebook, people have a zillion opinions about how the country should be ran, or that because they're upset with this or they're upset with that, but people won't do anything about it. One of the things that I'm so proud of seeing happening in Wisconsin is more citizen elected officials. There's more people coming forward to run for office, and these are just your regular, everyday Joe and Jane individuals just running for office to try to take back our country. And that's something I'm very proud of to see happening here in Wisconsin.
Right. And that's what you're seeing across America. But you know what? In the news media is going to downplay this. They're not going to want this. They're not going to get the advertisements. They're not going to get any endorsements from the establishment. You're on your own pretty much. Then the only way to do that is do it at grassroots. Okay, what you want. This is how you win elections. By the way, I have never been a candidate before, but I do know how to win. Trust me, I do know how to do it. And this is how you do it. You go to air shows, you go to car events, you go to picnics, you go to these businesses, actually visit them. You go to as much as events as you can, not just dinners, but you go to events, you actually talk to the people, go out there and meet the people. You go to business picnics, wherever it takes to do it, you do it. And that's what you gotta do. This is about reaching out to the communities. This is about reaching out for your message of what is good for America. This is what you have to do. And a lot of people do not want to do that. A lot of people are not interested in doing that. You know what? You will get attacked, or there are going to be some critics out there telling you cannot do this. You're wrong to do it. Do it anyway, because your heart tells you to do it. That's what you have to do. This is not what God led you to do. But God does guide you, but you got to do it within. You have to do it. You got to follow your gut. You got to follow your instinct. You got to follow your heart. Is this a candidate who wants to run, or is this a candidate who just wants to get publicity? This is what you got to ask yourself. Does he want publicity, or does he actually care about the issues? That's what we need right now. And what I see from Scott Walker, this guy cares about the issues. He cares about this country. And that's what we need. We need somebody like that out there. And we need more people such as these candidates out there too as well. And they're just basically throwing the bullpen right now with a liberal communist press. That's what I call them. I don't even call them press anymore. I call them liberal communist press. Is what they are. Go ahead, Pam.
Well, no, you're right, and just because I know we're really short on time here, but just kind of in closing here, it's not so much that that are supplying and educating people on what their next steps are, and taking a page from Scott Walker, Governor Scott Walker's book. He's all about the grassroots. He's all about the citizen elected official, and so people have to just try to find out what your next steps are to make your voice heard, and then we can start to see some changes.
Well, thank you so much, Pam. Anytime you want to be on this network, let me know. We know I know you're busy, and I appreciate that. And I thank you so much all the hard work you're doing, and I appreciate your time too as well. Go ahead, Pam.
I appreciate you having me on here, and hopefully we can do this again.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you again. We'll talk to you again next month for sure. We'll give you a call next month.
Okay.
We'll set up a time. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time, Pam.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.